Hey guys, it's Liz of Consumed by Books, and this is what I got in my mailbox this week. Not gonna lie, kind of a lot this week. I was gifted one book, and that is A Wolf at the Door and Other Retold Fairy Tales, which is an anthology edited by Ellen Datlow and Terry Windling. And Ashley of Books from Blett, Basically Amazing, sent me this because there is a retelling in here that she's recommended to me. So I'm looking forward to this. Thank you, Ashley. Also, Ashley and Misty of the Book Rat and I all decided to send each other socks because neither of us likes wearing like plain white socks. So Ashley sent me 2 pairs of socks. Aren't they cute? Yay. Thank you, Ashley. And everything else I bought this week, these next 2 books, I got with a gift card to the Strand, which I showed you last week. And those are Born to Run, which is by Christopher McDougall. And this is a nonfiction book about running. For those of you who don't know, I am a runner, and a lot of other runners have recommended this to me. So I'm looking forward to reading this. And also with my gift card, I got a copy of The Vespertine, which is by Saundra Mitchell. This is a historical fiction with a paranormal element, and I've heard a lot of good things about this book, so I'm really looking forward to it. Next up, my town has a book sale every year. It's actually not put on by the library, it benefits the hospital. So I went there Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday I got 4 books, paid about $12, so it was a pretty good deal. I got Ahab's Wife, which is by Sina Jetter Naslund. Don't know much about this, but it's supposed to be quite good. Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, which I've heard a lot of bloggers say is good. I know Allison and the Allure of Books particularly likes this one. Abarat by Clive Barker. Again, not a book I know a lot about, but it's always caught my eye on shelves, so I'm glad to finally have a copy. And next up is The Red Tent by Anita Diamond. I might have said that wrong, I apologize. I think this is supposed to be kind of historical, biblical fiction. So, we will see. And I went back on Friday because that was half price day, and everything there was already only like $3 to begin with. So I got a lot more Friday. I got a copy of A Monstrous Regiment of Women by Laurie R. King. This is the sequel to The Beekeeper's Apprentice. It's about Mary Russell, Sherlock Holmes' brilliant young apprentice. I read The Beekeeper's Apprentice in like 6th grade, and I've been meaning to reread it and read this one and the rest of the series, so hopefully I will get to that soon. Next up, I have Anne of Avonlea, which is the 2nd book in the Anne of Green Gables series. I've read the first one, and I've been meaning to read the rest, so hopefully I will get to that soon. The Bad Beginning, which is by Lemony Snicket. This is the first book in his series of unfortunate events, which is 13 books long. I have already read this entire series, and I really enjoyed them, and I've been trying to get them all in hardcover, and get them at good used prices, like at book sales and half-price books. So this is my 4th one in this series, so I'm getting there very slowly. I got On the Road, which is by Jack Kerouac. I've somehow never read this one, but I'm looking forward to it. The Enchantment of Lily Dahl, which is by Siri Hustvedt, definitely Scandinavian name there. Don't really know anything about this one. I picked it up because it looked interesting, and as I was checking out, the person who was ringing me up said that it was quite good. She's from the town where I live, the town where the book sale is. So I'm looking forward to reading this. Don't really know much about it again. Next up, Animal Dreams by Barbara Kingsolver. I read The Bean Trees a while ago, and I've been meaning to check out more Kingsolver since, so now I can. I believe the sequel to The Bean Trees is actually called Pigs in Heaven, though. I got a copy of Party Princess, which is by Meg Cabot. A lot of you might notice that this one was already on my shelf. I wasn't sure if I had it or not. I thought I did, but this copy was like $1.50. So I will put this in my trade pile, and you all will probably see a trade list from me eventually later this summer. but I love Meg Cabot and the Princess Diaries. And last of my book sale haul, In Cold Blood, which is by Truman Capote. I saw the movie Capote when I was in high school, which is about Truman Capote. For those of you who don't know, this is the guy who wrote Breakfast at Tiffany's, and I believe that he was also a journalist. So this ought to be an interesting read. Probably kind of a depressing one since it is about murder. Okay, and otherwise we've got Let It Snow, which is by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. These are Christmas stories. I'm just now reading my first Maureen Johnson book, 13 Little Blue Envelopes. I'm about 120 pages in so far. Not too sure what to make of it, but this should be very interesting. I still need to read John Green. It's on my to-do list for this summer to read. I got a book of 20 Love Poems and a Song of Despair by Pablo Neruda. Pablo Neruda is actually referenced in a lot of young adult literature, like Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater and Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. And I somehow haven't read his poetry, again, that whole living under a rock thing, I guess. So it's time to fix that. Also, that copy has the original Spanish and the English, so you can experience it in both languages. The Book of Even More Awesome by Neil Pasricha. This is a very shiny book. For those of you who don't know, this is sequel to The Book of Awesome, which is basically a book about all of the awesome things in life. And this is just a book about more awesome things, and I'm really happy because these are really great feel-good reads. Also, I'm just now noticing this somehow. The book is bright green. How cool is that? It's a very happy color, very cheerful. And now the jacket. There we go. I pre-ordered this one. I got a copy of Juniper Berry, which is A Tale of Terror and Temptation by M.P. Kozlowski. I'm sorry if I butchered that last name. Misty Book Rat reviewed this one, and she said that it was a lot like Coraline by Neil Gaiman, which I really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. This one's also supposed to have some pretty cool illustrations inside, if I can get to any. Like this. So I'm looking forward to this. It should be great. Nice finished copies. Finally, got a copy of Magic Under Glass, which is by Jacqueline Dollamore. I've heard a lot of people say that this one is really good, and I follow Jackie on Twitter, and she's very cool. So I'm eager to read this one. Again, hopefully this summer. A Tale Dark and Grim by Adam Gidwitz. This is a retelling of Hansel and Gretel, and this one is actually signed to Liz, Beware and Enjoy. I ordered this from Hicklebees, which is an indie bookstore in California that I heard about through Pam of Bookalicious. And yeah, this one should be good. May review it next Fairy Tale Fortnight. We will see about that. The False Princess, which is by Eilish O'Neill. I've actually already read this one, but I wanted to get my own finished copy because it's very good and also very pretty cover. I'm a big fan of the cameo. Well, actually, I guess that's not really a cameo, is it? Not quite. Last book this week, I got a copy of Toads and Diamonds, which is by Heather Tomlinson. This is a fairy tale retelling. I don't remember the exact name of the fairy tale it retells, but I'll add an annotation. This one is supposed to be quite good. Also, very pretty cover, right? And the back is pretty too. I'm going to show you guys one more thing. Not a book, but I got Doctor Who Season 1 on DVD because it was on sale. I've seen parts of the new series of Doctor Who, but I've seen them very out of order and I want to start watching again, so I figured it was time to just start with Season 1 and actually watch it in order, which is not what I did the first time. So that's everything that I got this week, and I want to hear about what you guys got, so leave your links down below, and happy reading. Bye.